Hi Cancer, welcome to your general love reading. Today is August 6th, 2019, and you are watching the Fool's Journey Tarot. So I pre-shuffled the decks that I'm using today. I am going to shuffle a few more times while I get started here. My intention for this reading is to reach as many people as I can, the people who need the message, who will benefit from the message. And as usual, if you have Cancer in your chart somewhere, it may resonate for you. It's also not time specific, although I am doing this reading on August 6th and technically for the month of August. Although I label it that way just kind of to keep track of when I'm doing my readings. And so take what resonates and leave behind what doesn't. More than anything, I hope that you get something out of this that will help you move ahead, move forward. If you're looking for confirmation regarding a situation or relationship, or maybe you're just looking for a little more information in order to move forward with something, that's my intention. So let's see what happens. So Cancer, your first card is the Queen of Wands in the reverse in your underlying energy. You also have the Five of Swords in your underlying energy. Nine of Cups in the reverse, Page of Cups, Judgment, Hanged Man, Queen of Cups in the reverse, and Ace of Swords in the Ace of Swords in the upright. So I feel like there's some conflict. It's not necessarily conflict that's being resolved right now. I feel like a decision was made. Either you made a decision or somebody else made a decision that has you feeling stuck, or has you feeling you kind of put yourself off in a corner for a little while to think about this. It's an emotional decision. Some truth may have been revealed, or some feelings may have been revealed. I feel like there may have been a hope for an offer of love, an apology, or seeking some kind of forgiveness that either didn't happen or it didn't happen the way you had hoped that it would. I do feel like this has to do with the relationship. And Cancer, you are feeling pretty upset about this. You may have been fighting for someone's love, or seeking someone's attention, or hoping for a relationship that didn't transpire for you, or hasn't come to be. And it has you feeling overly emotional, very sensitive. Some kind of truth that came out or is coming out, or you're realizing. You might be coming to an understanding about somebody or a situation that has you, excuse me, has you, like a frog in my throat or something, has you feeling overly emotional or upset. This may have been a decision or a revelation that you've been waiting for. Something you've been waiting on. And it didn't turn out the way you wanted it to. In a sense, there's a victory here. And I think that the victory is that you finally come to realization that this is resolved, or you have the answer, but it's just not what you were seeking, what you were hoping for. Okay, Cancer. Cancer. Let's see what else comes up for you. Clarifying the Queen of Wands in your underlying energy, you have the Two of Cups. This is the Two of Water, but Two of Cups. And clarifying the Five of Swords, you have the Six of Fire. There's some fear or uncertainty surrounding this revelation or decision that was made regarding a relationship. This is a decision or something that happened in the present. And it's caused you to realize that this relationship is transformed in some way. It's changing. But in your eyes, not for the better. There's some truth that has come out about a new beginning, new opportunity maybe that the person that you're dealing with might be presented with. Cancer, you may have suspected that there was something going on, and we're hoping maybe that you were wrong, but you have found out that you were right regarding a relationship. Like you may have suspected that there was, okay, let me look at these for a few minutes here. So you are definitely upset regarding a love relationship. This is a significant person. It could be somebody that you are romantically connected with. It could be a friend or a family member. I'm feeling like it's a romantic situation or something that you were hopeful would be romantic. And I think that you suspected something regarding this person's feelings or how the relationship was working or how it was moving forward, and you were, you wanted to confirm your feelings, but you didn't at the same time, because what ended up happening is your suspicions about this relationship, I think it may have been there's something about either a lack of love between you and this person, or this person has a new opportunity that doesn't include you. And you were right. At the same time, it's a shallow or hollow victory, because it's brought you a significant emotional turmoil, over the truth about where this relationship has been going or where it's headed. And you're feeling, I don't know that you're feeling grief, I think you're feeling anger. Maybe you feel like you were led on for a while, and you suspected that there was some kind of imbalance in the relationship that wasn't quite going the way you thought it was. This might have been one of those situations where the person you were dealing with was you were feeling a little bit more strongly than they were, and they weren't necessarily coming forward and admitting that. But there also may not have been an opportunity for that to happen. In other words, I think that the conversation just didn't come up. That's what I'm getting, that maybe it was avoided. Maybe this was a friendship that you turned into romantic feelings, but not for this person. They have feelings for you. I think you had hopes that this relationship would transform into something different. And you might still feel that way to a certain extent. I don't know. I'm just feeling like right now you're going inward about this and maybe still have some hopes. Maybe hanging on to something. You're a little bit stuck about wanting this to move in the direction you had hoped that it was going to move toward, and it just didn't. Let's get some more information, Cancer, and see what's up. I have the feeling that the conversation came up, the topic came up, and this person may have said something to the effect of, yeah, I love you. I have love for you. But it's a friendship love. I don't want to lose you. But it's not. It doesn't feel like it was a super strong love. Page of Cups. More of a friendship kind of love on their part. They may have even revealed to you that there is a possible new beginning or new opportunity that doesn't include you for whatever reason. They may have had a new opportunity for a new job, maybe a new relationship, although I'm not necessarily feeling that. But the Ace of Earth, or the One of Earth, is the Ace of Pentacles. Could be a new opportunity or something that they want to move toward. Maybe a goal that they've been trying to accomplish, that they finally want to take some steps forward to manifest this new beginning, but it doesn't necessarily include you, and this has you really upset. I think you've been keeping your feelings about this person to yourself for quite some time. You have the Five of Wands in the reverse, clarifying your energy, Queen of Wands. This has caused some internal conflict, some mental anguish on your part, because you've been dealing with these feelings that I feel have not been reciprocated, and you have the Tower. So you found out this information and brought down the Tower. It's brought change. It's changed this relationship. To the point where I'm feeling like you may not want to continue the relationship. This is something you didn't want to learn. You didn't want to know this. You didn't want, you wanted to find out, but you didn't. I think you had a feeling that this was coming. You're trapped in your feelings right now. Okay, I'm getting the feeling that this person admitted to you that they're looking for something different in a relationship. This is the Empress card. They've got something, they've got a different idea in their head about who they're looking for in regards to a romantic relationship or connection of that level. And unfortunately, it wasn't you. And you're trapped in your feelings right now. So you're back in a state of rest. I feel like you're spending some time alone. with some internal conflict, trying to walk away from this, trying to get out from feeling this emotional defeat. This person may have even said that they're striking out on their own, they're trying something new, or they're just moving away, or moving on. I don't know that they said that they were giving up a friendship with you, but I feel like you might be giving up a friendship with them because you want to seek balance, and I know that they do too. Your dreams aren't matching. You two are not matching in your goals and your dreams. I think you both realize that as friends. I think you probably saw that in this relationship. At the same time, you were holding a definite, significant affection for them. Significant. Clarifying. Death card in reverse. So your love has not gone away. It's something you want to put to rest, but you can't. Queen of Swords, you had a talk. Definitely had a talk with them. And now I feel like you're building walls because you're afraid of what continuing a relationship with this person will do to your emotional well-being. They want to remain friends with you. They want this connection, but they want it on the same level that it's been at. They want to continue this relationship, but at the level that they're at right now with it. Friendship. But I don't feel like you think you can handle that. This may have been well, this is coming out, the Ten of Pentacles can indicate family, and in the reverse it can indicate divorce, but this could just be a super significant relationship that almost feels like a marriage, or felt like a marriage to you, because you spent so much time together, maybe shared a lot of things, and you were hanging on to this idea that it would transform into romantic love and eventually maybe reach that level of actual marriage. You want to heal these feelings because you're stuck. And you feel like their new beginning, them going off on their own, or them starting this new opportunity or new relationship, or seeking a new relationship. I don't think they found anybody necessarily. I think they want to. I think they've told you that. They've come clean. You may have asked them the question directly and they said, yeah, I'm looking for my perfect person. And that has you left feeling like you're out in the cold. Because I think you feel like if you remain friends with this person, that you won't be able to handle seeing them with somebody else. That's what I'm getting right now. That you feel really a lack of control with your emotions. That you want to heal that. The Star card. It's going to take some time. You may have come out and told them that directly, that you can't maintain this relationship because you feel a lack of control of your emotions, and instead of moving forward with this relationship, you're building some walls. You may have stopped speaking to them. You may have outright directly told them, I just can't keep talking to you. I can't keep this relationship going, knowing that you're moving forward with somebody else or seeking to move forward with somebody else. Again, I don't feel like they have another relationship. I don't feel like they betrayed you in that sense, because I do believe that all along they have treated this like a friendship. This has truly just been a friendship for them. So it's not like they were trying to be deceitful. I think more than anything, you were deceitful with yourself. In your pre-reading cards, Seven of Swords, deceitful with yourself about your feelings. And this conversation or this revelation in this relationship has you giving up. So I'm sorry, Ken. I'm feeling the emotion, for sure. I think part of you is still hanging on to this, maybe thinking that with time they'll change their mind or they'll come back with a new decision. You're still hanging on to this idea that this relationship might, you're hanging on to the idea that this relationship might transform into something else, maybe once this person has some time to think about it. Let me get a few more cards on your person. I'm going to clarify the Page of Wands and the Page of Cups. Let me just get a little more idea of their emotions. That's too many. I think they want to stay friends with you. They want to maintain the friendship. Tell me more about the Page of Cups, Page of Wands. I think they may have suspected this too. They may have felt that. They may have known to a certain extent how you were feeling, and may have been trying to, without speaking the words directly, in hopes that you would understand that this was just a friendship for them. They've been trying to get out of feeling like that, you know, they knew that you wanted more, but they couldn't give you more. I think you feel you're feeling a little bit of anger towards them too. Almost like they betrayed you to a certain extent, but Cancer, I don't think they ever had any ill intentions towards you. I really don't. This person really was if you decide to let this relationship go, but is a true friendship. At least in their eyes, it is. I need some more clarification on this Empress card. Tell me about the Empress. One or two, just one or two. Just one. It keeps trying to give me like 5 or 6. I just want one or two cards. One or two cards for the Empress. One or two cards for the Empress. There we go. Take this one. Cherry, yeah. Oh my goodness. Okay, so they're moving on, they're moving forward with seeking out, or at least being open to the relationship that they do want in love. And they're moving away from this conflict. I think they realize that this may not go away. Six of Swords, they're moving on from some internal conflict, and frankly, I think that because this has now come out in the open, you have the Five of Swords in your energy as well, clarifying the Queen of Wands. This has turned into some internal conflict for both of you, because now that, especially now, since the words have been spoken, you know, when you are together, if you have been together in a friendship situation, you're still both feeling the residual effects of the realization of where you wanted this relationship to go versus where they wanted it to go. Or where they wanted it to stay, I should say. So, you know, I feel for you, Cancer. This is a decision you'll have to make for yourself, obviously, because you have to decide if you want to move forward with this friendship, if you can move forward with just a friendship. And with the potential of them eventually finding that perfect person for them, that person of their dreams. Can you be happy for them in a friendship? Or is it going to cause you to feel resentment and anger towards them? Because if that's the case, then, and I feel like you think this might be the best situation, and you may have already spoken these words to them. I get the feeling that you already have, that you're instead going to build these walls because you can't handle it, or you don't want to handle it, which makes perfect sense, Cancer. If this is going to cause you internal turmoil, why would you put yourself through that? On the other hand, I think that you feel like you may be losing someone special. And that's what has you angry, frustrated, and sad. I think you're feeling all of those emotions on an extreme level right now. And you need to heal from that. So at the very least, maybe separation for the time being is the way to go. Okay, Cancer. I hope this helped in some way, shape, or form. This was a hard read. But hopefully, if it resonated, you can, use the information, at least for confirmation, on what your feelings were and what their feelings were, and whether or not you should, continue to maintain this relationship or not. I wish the best for you. And I hope that I'll see you next time. Thanks for joining me. Bye, Cancer.